In scholarship applications, a lot of the data can be provided to you by the student. Things like their name, their birth date, their essay about themselves. However, there are probably pieces of the application that you want to receive from someone else. Maybe we want to receive transcripts from counselors or recommendations from teachers. Fountain's third-party recommendation functionality will be used to capture these third-party references and information in the system. Let's see how that works in the software. From a student's perspective, they will begin filling out their application. When they see an area that relates to third-party recommendations, they can now put in the email address of the person that they need to provide that information. There is no limit on the number of recommendation areas you have or how they're used. In our example today, we're seeing I'm asking a counselor for a transcript and a teacher for a recommendation letter. Our students are then going to input in the email address of the person responsible for providing that info. They will provide an email where they can explain what scholarships they're applying for, information that they would like their counselor to receive, or their recommender to include in their letter. At this point, this work is out of the student's hands and they can continue through their application process. It is important for the student to be able to keep track of that, and they're going to be able to see when they sent the request to their third party and if it has or has not been completed. This will allow the student to work with their third-party recommender to meet your deadlines. Now let's look at this from the third-party perspective. Our third parties are going to receive 2 emails. One from the student explaining or providing a more tailored message from them. The other is an email generated from the system. This system will be configured by you at your organization with the information that you would like your third-party recommenders to know about the scholarship process. In this scenario, our third-party recommenders are going to go ahead and click the link in that email, which will take them to the form that they are responsible for filling out. Note, we can have different forms for people responsible for filling out our transcripts versus those who will be providing letters of recommendation, whether they're a teacher, coach, community member. If our third-party recommenders are common recommenders, much like our counselors, they will also have a third-party dashboard. In this dashboard, they will be able to keep track of all of the students who have requested information from them and to be able to manage their task list right from within the system.